Welcome to my yoga class today. Thought we'd work on a vinyasa flow with some modifying as well as up-leveling. It's your choice. I will give options for up-leveling. You can always modify and come down onto your knees or find yourself in child's pose. It's really whatever is just speaking to you at this time right now. You might want a few props. I like to use blocks pretty much in every class I take. But if you don't have blocks and you just want to use maybe a blanket or a towel, if you find that something like that would help you. The few areas that our props would be good for this class would be, we're going to start on our backs. So maybe you like to have something underneath your thighs, just propping your legs up if you wanted to be in Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly legs, or during Shavasana if you like to have something underneath your legs would be a good time. Also in the beginning on your backs, maybe a heart bench would feel good, and if you don't have blocks to come up your spine, a blanket or a towel or a pillow or something would help. So let's go ahead and begin today. Coming onto your back, I'm going to bring my legs into butterfly with the soles of the feet together and slowly coming down. You can remove anything restricting the comfort of your head, maybe a ponytail or a clip or something, and just find a little bit of movement here as you bring yourself into a calm and relaxed state where you can just close your eyes. And you can just start to let go of any tension that you're holding on to in your body. Just starting to take some deep breaths in and out, cleansing breath. Just letting go of anything that doesn't serve you right now during this time. And just begin to check into your body, relaxing the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, separating your jaw. Maybe rocking your head from side to side, starting to relax your neck and your shoulders. Allow your shoulders to be heavy, finding comfort in the position of your arms, whether it's palms facing up, palms facing down, hands on your belly. What is working for you right now? Feeling the connection of your low back down into the ground. Your hips are relaxed, your legs and your feet. And just feeling that connection of energy coming up through your body and the parts of your body that are touching each other. And find a rhythm with your breath, slow and controlled. Making your exhales a little bit longer and a little bit deeper than your inhales. As you bring your awareness to the sound of your breath, the way your breath feels as it moves in and out. Feeling your chest rise and your ribs expand with each inhale. And feeling everything relax just a little bit deeper as you exhale. Just a few more rounds of breath, making them the deepest breath you've had all day. Letting go of the scatter brain, anything coming in and out of your mind, just let it go. Listen to your breath. One more really deep breath in, deep breath out. And starting to bring some movement into your fingers and your toes. Using your hands to gently guide your knees up to center. Remove any props that you might have nearby. Windshield wiper in your legs, bringing the soles of your feet wide, about the width of your mat. Draw one knee in, let the other knee splay out. Alternating at your own pace. And slowly bringing your knees into your chest, gently rocking a little bit from side to side as you massage your low back on the ground. Draw some circles with your toes, waking up your ankles. And then find yourself in a full body stretch as you reach your feet forward, reach your fingertips back. Feel yourself grow with each stretch. Then bringing one knee into the chest, let's take the right knee in, pull it in nice and tight, allowing your shoulders to relax down. And just starting to open up, finding some movement in that right hip flexor, slowly manipulating your right knee from side to side, just a little bit here. And then extending the right leg up towards the sky, flexing and pointing your right foot. Begin to walk your hands up, your leg towards your foot, getting a nice deep stretch here. You can lift your head and shoulders up off the ground. And just be mindful of that deep stretch in your hamstring, a slight bend in the knee. Release down, switching legs, extending the right leg long, pulling the left knee in, interlacing your hands on top of your knee. And then with the use of your hands, gently move your knee just a little bit from side to side, starting to wake up your left hip flexor. Then begin to bring your left leg up towards the sky, flexing and pointing your left toes. And start to walk your hands up your leg towards your foot. Staying for another deep breath in. Deep breath out, release down. Another full body stretch here. And bringing the knees into the chest, lower the feet down, coming into just a gentle bridge to start here. Soles of the feet are down, knees are lifted, feet are at about hip width apart. Walk your heels back towards your fingers just so they can just gently brush the heels. Pull your belly in, press into your feet. And allow your hips to lift up, reaching up towards the sky. Maybe finding some more openness here as you let your arms splay out. Keeping your knees stacked over your ankles, lift the hips a little bit more. Create enough space in your throat to breathe. And on an exhale, one vertebrae at a time, slowly comes down. Good. Coming into another bridge, lifting all the way back up, pressing into your feet. Maybe this time interlacing your hands underneath your back. Slowly walking your shoulders a little closer together, creating some openness here in your heart. Good. Press into your feet. Lift your hips even higher. Exhale. Release down. Release the hands. Pull the knees into the chest. Rocking from side to side. Keeping the knees in at the chest. Either tee out your arms or cactus arms here. And goalpost arms. Pull the knees in just a little bit to tuck your tailbone. And then we're going to move the right towards the right with our legs. Just a nice gentle supine twist here. Sending your gaze to the left side. Feeling that deep stretch. Your right hand can be an anchor on your left knee for a little bit deeper stretch. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Taking your time as you slowly come back up to center. Tuck the knees in just a little bit more and then slowly release over to the left side. Gaze to the right. Left hand can come down as an anchor. And just breathing into your twist. Slowly starting to come all the way back up through center. Hug the knees one more time. Gentle rock from side to side. And then rocking forward and backwards several times. Massaging your back as you slowly come all the way onto your hands and knees. Finding yourself in your tabletop. Fingers are spread wide. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists, hips are stacked over your knees, creating a flat back. Let's find just a little bit of movement here as we warm up our body. Anything that feels good here, shake your head down, relax. Then take your time coming back into your tabletop as we move into a couple of cat-cows. Starting off with our cow, drop your belly, send your tailbone back, shoulders roll back, gaze up, press into your fingers. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, round the back, tuck your tailbone, relax your neck and head, pressing the shoulder blades up towards the sky. Inhaling for cow. Exhale, round the back, find your cat. Press into your fingers to send your shoulder blades even higher. Moving with your breath, inhaling cow. Exhaling cat, closing your eyes, moving at your own pace with your own breath. One more for each. Finding yourself in your neutral spine, sinking your hips back, child's pose. Bring your arms down by your sides. Roll circles with your wrists and circles the opposite direction. Remember, if your forehead doesn't comfortably come down to the ground, you can always place a block or a blanket underneath. You could stack your fists on top of each other. Just make this pose relaxing and comfortable. And when you're ready, bring your arms out in front of you. Walk your hands back. Find yourself in your hero's pose. Coming right into a twist, bring your hands to your heart. Knees are in together. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow in between your knees or to the outside of your right knee. Open up here. Lift your heart higher than your hips. Good. Inhale, come back into center. Lengthen, exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow in between your knees or to the outside of the left knee. Press your hands in together. Breathe here. And then on an inhale, come back into center. Exhale, hands come down. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips. Pedal out your feet. Take your time as you press one heel down, bend the opposite knee. Maybe shifting the hips from side to side. Find the deep stretch all the way down into your heel. Feel it in your hamstring, your back, your shoulders, your arms. Slight bend of the knees. Send your hips higher towards the sky. Press into your fingertips. Then on an inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, heels sink down towards the ground. Good. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, heels come down. Bend the knees even more. Look between your hands. On an exhale, come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, creating a flat back. Hands on the ground, hands on your shins or your thighs. Shoulders roll back. Feel that length in your spine, sending your hips back, crown of the head forward. Good, stay for another deep breath in, and on your exhale, forward fold. Good. Again, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Rise all the way up. On the inhale, lift up, reach up, hands come down to your heart. Inhaling, lift. Arching the back, sending the hips forward. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back to plank. Holding your plank here. Let's rock forward and back just a little bit. Rocking forward, bring your knees down, pull the belly in, elbow creases point forward so that when you lower down halfway, your elbow tips point back. Good, inhale, push back up. Lower down halfway. Inhale, push back up. This time lower all the way down to the ground, nice and slow. Sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders. Send your heart forward. Feel the space in your lower spine. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Elbow tips point back. Press into your fingers as you roll up into cobra. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your heart forward. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, lower down. Let's come into a deeper cobra this time. Press into the hands. Lift up. Roll the shoulders back. Imagine there's a string pulling your belly button forward. Find that space. Breathe in. Exhale, release down. Tuck your toes under. Come into tabletop or press all the way up into plank. Downward facing dog. Good, pedaling out your feet again here. Curl out your toes. inhaling, shift forward into plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time here, shifting forward into plank. You can bring your knees down or lower down halfway, chaturanga. Find your Sphinx Cobra or up dog. Wherever you are, stay for an extra breath. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Good. Adding that all together. Bend the knees, look between your hands. On an exhale, come to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your hands down to your heart. Good. All right, preparing for our sun salutation. Everything added together. Inhaling, lift, reach up. Arch the back, exhale. Inhale, lift. Dive down, forward fold. One breath per movement, halfway lift. Hands down, stepping back to plank. Push-ups are optional here. You can always add that on, or you can take anything away. Shift forward, chaturanga, lower down halfway. Find your Sphinx, Cobra, up dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look between your hands, step, hop, or float towards the front of your mat. Walk your feet closer together so the inner arches are touching. Bend the knees, sink the hips, brush your fingertips against the floor, lift up, chair. Sink your hips down just a little bit more. Good, now shift forward so the heels lift up just slightly. Slowly start to bring the weight back into your heels. See if you can lift your toes. Coming all the way back in through center. Take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Forward fold. Great job. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching up towards the sky. Hands come down to your heart. Moving on. Inhaling, lift. Dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands down, step the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, lift. And let's bring our hands down to our heart. Pull our belly in. We're going to twist to the left on an exhale. So let's breathe in, relax the shoulders, belly is tucked in. Exhale, twist to your left. Coming back in through center. Bringing the arms all the way back up. Slight arch, really gentle on that right hip, front hip flexor there. Exhale, release down, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. And forward fold. Rise all the way up, reach up towards the sky. Dive down. Halfway lift. Fingertips down, step the left foot back, low lunge, bringing the left knee down, walking the right toes forward. Bring the arms up when you're ready. Hands come down to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to your right. See if you can come a little bit deeper into that twist. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, twist deeper. Good, come back into center. Bringing the arms up. Relax the shoulders, a little bit of an arch here, protecting that front left hip flexor. Release down, step back to plank. Move through a vinyasa flow if you want to. Knees up, knees down, push-ups optional. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, part your lips, sigh it out. Good, one more time, inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Bring the right leg up in the air. And draw circles with your right toes. Circles the other direction. Allow your left heel to sink down towards the mat. Bring the right heel up a little bit more. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale, round the back, knee to nose or knee to forehead. Inhale, release back. Good, one more time. Knee to nose or knee to forehead, coming onto your left tippy toes. Inhale, extend back. Step the right foot forward for warrior one. Plant the back foot down. Inhale as you rise. Bend into the front knee. Relax the shoulders. Good. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down. Step back to plank or maybe three-leg plank, keeping the right leg lifted as you move through your flow. Meeting in downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Draw circles with your left toes and circles the other direction. Allowing your right heel to sink down towards the ground and lift your left heel higher. Press into your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose or forehead here. Inhale, extend back. Good, one more time. Bringing the knee forward. Inhale, extend back. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Really take your time. Be mindful as you rise up. Sink down. Letting go of any tension you're holding on to. Soften your face. Shoulders are relaxed. Activating your arm muscles by spreading your fingers wide. Bending into the front knee. Good, one more breath in. On your exhale, release down. Step back to plank. Maybe that left leg stays lifted as you move through your vinyasa. Child's pose. Sink your hips back. Relax. Reconnect with your breath for 3 deep cycles. Start to bring your arms forward, allowing your elbows to lift up off the ground. Let's do a little side body stretch here as we move our hands over to the right side, off of our mat, onto the ground, placing the left hand on top of the right. Lift up slightly as you inhale, exhale, sink your hips down. Maybe cradling your head right between your elbows, your triceps there. Feeling that stretch in this left side body. Coming back in through center with your hands and over to the left, off of your mat. Right hand on top of left. Take a deep breath in, slight raise up, exhale, sink down. Really getting deep into that right side body stretch. Coming back in through center. Preparing for a downward facing dog. Pressing the fingertips down. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Left leg lifts. Right leg stays down. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend into the left knee, opening up your hip. Send the left knee even higher towards the sky. And come back into your 3-leg dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, extend. Good, knee to left elbow, pausing here. Inhale, come back. Knee to right elbow, pause for just a moment. Inhale, extend back. Stepping the left foot forward, warrior one. Opening up to warrior two. Adjusting your stance. Press the pinky edge of the back foot down. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Reach the front arm forward. Flip the palm, reach up and back. Good, side angle, left elbow on the inside of the left thigh. Reaching up with the right arm. Good, maybe coming a little bit deeper here, bringing the hand down towards the ground. Sink your hips down just a little bit more. Remembering to breathe. And then coming back into your warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Right arm lifts. Left arm down. Warrior two again. Good, let's flip the front palm, reach forward, reach up and back in your reverse. Another side angle here. Maybe finding a half bind, bringing that lifted arm behind your back, wrapping it around towards your front thigh. Or coming into a full bind, bringing the left arm under, wrapping it around. Wherever you are, breathe. And start to release, making your way back to down, warrior two. Now cartwheel your hands down for a gentle twist. Right hand is down on the inside of the left leg. Right arm lifts up. Lower the left hand down, step back to plank, move through a flow if you want to, or just come into downward facing dog. All right, beautiful. Right leg lifts, left leg stays down. Bend into the right knee, opening up your hip. Sending the right knee higher towards the sky. Maybe that right foot, the lifted foot, comes down towards your glute. Bring yourself back into your three-leg dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, rounding the back. Inhale, extend. Knee to right elbow. Pause here for just a moment. Inhale, come back. Coming underneath your body, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Step the right foot forward, coming into your warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Shoulders are relaxed. Bringing your awareness to your breath, flip the front palm, reach forward, reach up and back in your reverse. Side angle, right elbow to the inside of the right leg, left arm reaches up. Feeling that nice inner thigh stretch. Come back into your warrior two. Squeeze your thighs in towards each other. And then straightening the front leg for your triangle, Trikonasana. Reach. Right arm comes down, left arm lifts. See if you can lift that left arm up towards the sky just a little bit more. Warrior two, bend into the front knee. Flip the front palm, reach forward and reach up and back, reversing your warrior again, coming into your side angle. Maybe this time your right fingertips come down towards the ground. Maybe a half bind, bringing the left arm back behind, wrapping it around for the front of your right thigh. Or full bind, right arm comes under, wraps around. Just breathe wherever you are here. And take your time as you slowly release, finding your way back into your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, left hand on the inside of the right thigh. Just up front on the right side, left side of the right foot for our easy twist. Bringing the right arm up. Release the right hand down. Step back to plank. Move through a vinyasa flow if you want, or meet us in child's pose. Maybe this child's pose is a little different than your previous ones. Maybe your knees are tucked up underneath your belly, or your knees are wide open with your big toes touching each other. Wherever you are, relax your upper body. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your forehead down. And 3 super deep breaths in and out. Maybe parting your lips as you exhale. Planting your hands down in front of you. Walk your knees closer in. Downward facing dog. And bending the knees, slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, and then rise all the way up, reaching up towards the sky. Hands come down to your heart. Sink your hips down in chair. Shoulders are relaxed. Tailbone is slightly tucked. And sink your hips down just a little bit more. Good. Shifting forward, lifting your heels, maybe coming higher than you did last time. Slowly bring the heels back down, shifting the weight back into your heels, lifting up your toes. Soften your face, maybe even smile here. Bring your weight back into center. One more deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Awesome. Good, let's halfway lift here. Forward fold right into our ragdoll. Separate your feet about the width of your mat. Bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side. You can keep your fingers down on the ground for more balance. You can also move closer to a wall if you want that added support. Maybe adding some bounce. A shake of the head, yes and no. Finishing with a yes. Maybe finding a heart opener as you interlace your hands behind your back. Opening up your heart, pitching your shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, forward fold a little bit deeper as you bring your knuckles up towards the sky. Releasing the hands down. Walk your feet in so they're about hip width apart, and then begin to walk your hands forward into your downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Bending into the left knee, opening up the hip. You can stay right here or flip your dog by pivoting on the outer edge of your right foot, lowering the left foot down, lift the hips up, coming out of it exactly how you got in. Take your time. Pivot the feet, bring the left hand down, three-leg dog. Good, take a deep breath in, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Good, knee to left elbow. You can stay here or find yourself in a push-up or an arm balance. Inhale, extend. Good, knee to right elbow. Pause here or fallen triangle, sending the left foot forward. Pivoting on the inside of the right foot, lift the left arm. Both legs are straight. Lower the right hand. Come back through, three-leg dog. Stepping the left foot forward for lunge. Starting off here in our runner's lunge. Bring one arm up at a time. We're going to start with the left arm, bringing the left arm forward. Press into your front foot and then begin to lift the left arm, or right arm. Inhale, rise up. Sink in the back knee down. Good. Some little turbo sweeps here as we reach forward. Arms come back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink down. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Lift up. Hands come down. Standing split. Left leg down. Right leg lifts up. Relax the neck and head. Staying right here in your standing split, or maybe opening up to your half moon. Left fingertips down. This is such a fantastic one to do against the wall. Left fingertips down, opening up your hip towards the right. Set your gaze and start to open up, lifting up. Remember your breath. Releasing the right arm down. Finding that standing split 1 more time. Lower down, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the arms. Right arm comes down, easy twist. You can come into a side plank here if you want to, or just lower the left hand down, step back to plank. You can move through a flow. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Other side. Right foot down, left leg lifts. Wait. We just did that one. Switching sides. Sorry. Left foot down, right leg lifts. You got this. Bending into the right knee, opening up the hip. The option of staying right here or flipping your dog by pivoting on the outer edge of the standing foot. Right foot comes down. Hips lift up. Pressing down into your left fingertips. Releasing back over slowly when you're ready. 3-leg dog. Knee to nose, round the back. Inhale, extend. Knee to right elbow. Pausing here, finding arm balance or push up. Inhale, extend. Knee to left elbow. Pause here or step the right foot through on the outer right edge. Pivot the left foot for your falling triangle. Slowly coming back through. 3-leg dog. Right foot comes forward. Low runner's lunge here. As we take our time, slowly coming up. Left fingertips stay down. Bring the right arm up. Reach it forward. Left arm comes to meet. Reaching forward and then inhale, lift all the way up. Crescent, slight bend in the left knee, shifting forward, turbo, that back leg just straightens up, bringing the arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We wanted to make that 3. Let's just do that 1 more time. Exhale, lower. Bringing the hands down to the ground. Standing split. Slight softening of the right knee. You are welcome to stay here in your standing split. Challenging yourself a little bit deeper. or opening up to your half moon. Right fingertips come in front of the right toes. Start to open up your left hip. Find something to set your gaze at. Take your time, breathe. It's okay if you fall out. You can always get back in. It just means you're really challenging yourself today. Slowly start to come back into your standing split. Lower the back foot down. Inhale, lift up, crescent. Left fingertips come down onto the inside of your right foot for your easy twist here. And come all the way back into your side plank, left hand down, right arm lifts, or full plank. Move through a vinyasa if you want to here. Downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in. Part your lips, sigh it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Preparing for our half pigeon here. Oh, that's another one that a block is nice, or a pillow or a blanket underneath your hip. So as we prepare for our half pigeon, if you want any props for that, go ahead and move them where you want them to be. Right leg is going to lift up, bending into the right knee. Send the right knee forward towards your right wrist. Slowly walk your left foot back. If your right hip doesn't comfortably come down to the ground, place a block underneath to just bring the ground up a little bit higher. And then as you exhale, take your time, slowly coming down. Being mindful of how deep the stretch is in our back right hip flexor, and how we can release the tension in our upper body. Take your time coming down a little bit deeper. You can stack your fists on top of each other with your forehead resting on top. And bring your forehead all the way down to the ground. I like to spread my elbows out here to help my shoulders relax a little bit more. Maybe even placing your right arm back around, resting your hand on your low back. And just breathe. Seeing if that deep breath can reach all the way down to help your hip relax just a little bit more. Slowing down your heart rate. And about 2 more deep breaths in, deep breath out. And slowly start to come back. And see if your left knee can bend here, bringing yourself into king pigeon, or mermaid, wherever you'd like to go here. Maybe finding a balance. Start to come out, bringing yourself into downward facing dog. Lifting your right leg in the air one more time to massage your right hip, bending into the right knee, and drawing big circles here. Release the right leg down, left leg lifts, half pigeon on the left side, bend into the left knee. Draw the knee in towards your left wrist and slowly walk your right foot back. Using any prop that feels good underneath your left hip if it doesn't come all the way down to the ground. And just take your time like you did the first time. Walking your body forward and down. And just making sure that the toes are pointed back. You're not sickling your foot. Your toes are straight back. Working your way up, relaxing your hips. Relaxing your upper body down even more. Resting your forehead down. Maybe even rocking your head from side to side. And closing your eyes. And just find your deep breathing. The breath that helps to relax you. As you move that breath all throughout your body, allowing your hips to melt a little further down. Maybe taking the left arm and wrapping it around your back. Making any adjustments that feel good right now. Just staying for another breath or two. Or slowly finding your way. If you want to stay longer, stay longer. Planting the left hand down, bending into the right knee. Feel that quad stretch. We're getting a little bit deeper here. Maybe the foot finds the inner elbow. And you can balance. Removing your props out of the way. Last downward facing dog, massaging the left hip, bringing the left leg up, bending into the left knee. And slowly bringing the left foot down to meet the right, knees come down, side saddle, as we will be on the ground for the rest of the practice. Coming all the way down onto our backs. Remove any hair ties or clips so that your head and neck are the most comfortable they can be right now. Draw circles with your toes and circles the other direction. Keeping the right knee in at the chest, extend the left leg long, pull the knee in, feel that deep stretch, and extend the right leg up towards the sky. See if you can get a little bit deeper in the stretch than we did in the very beginning. Walk your hands up towards your foot, soft bend in the right knee, and release down. Extending the right leg long, left leg comes in, left knee comes in. Extend the left leg up towards the sky. Walking your hands up towards your left foot. And releasing down. Knees are in at the chest. A little ab work here. Bringing the fingertips behind the head. Arms or legs lift up towards the sky. Let's relax our neck and head down. Let's just do some reverse crunches here as we just gently lift our hips up and reach your toes up towards the sky. Slowly roll back. Good. Little lift here. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Just feel your low back massage down on the ground. Good. As your hips lift up, see if you can reach your toes up towards the sky just a little bit more. Find some lift. Coming a little bit deeper, we'll be lifting your head and shoulders up off the ground, but being careful not to arch your, or press into your head and neck too much here. Just allow your head to cradle. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one, we're going to hold it, lift up, hold, pull the belly in even tighter, flex your toes, and release down. Great job. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, let's come right into some crunches here. Knees are over the hips, shins are parallel to the ground, fingers and elbows, well, fingers behind the head, elbows are wide. Lift the head and shoulders up. A little bit of a crunch here, lift and lower. Keeping your low back down on the ground. Breathing as you crunch. Once again, being careful about too much pressure on the neck. Open the elbows a little bit wider. Good. This is our last ab work here. So lift a little bit higher. Lift your shoulder blades up off the ground. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one, we're holding. Hold. Look up towards the sky. Flex your toes. Pull your belly in. Breathe. And release. Great job. Hug your knees in. Bringing the soles of the feet down. Let's windshield wiper our legs like we did in the beginning. Feet are splayed out to the width of the mat. Bring one knee into the center. Let the other one hang out. And just go back and forth. You feel a nice quad stretch. Low back. Feels so good. All right, prepping for bridge. Soles of the feet are down, knees are lifted. You can brush the heels with your fingertips. Not too much, just a little bit there. Feet are hip width apart. Press down into the palms and your forearms. Begin to just lift your hips up towards the sky. Squeeze your glutes. Press into your feet, sending your heart higher, hips higher. Being careful not to allow your knees to open up here, keeping your knees and your legs parallel. Maybe slight lift in the chin to help you create more space to breathe. And then as you lower down one vertebrae at a time, slowly breathing. Good. Coming into another bridge. Pressing down into your feet, lift your hips, maybe walking or interlacing your hands underneath your back, shoulders come closer together, hips lift up higher. Feel that breath all the way through, deeply expanding your heart. And on an exhale, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, release the hands, coming down. And if wheel is in your practice and you want to come into wheel, go ahead and prep for that. Just make sure that your head is not touching the ground when you lift up. Otherwise, we are going to do one more bridge. Palms down on the ground. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Alternating your feet, lifting up in the air. So let's press into our left foot, press into your hands, lift the right leg up. Send the foot higher towards the sky. If you're in wheel, stay as long as you want or slowly start to come down. It's up to you. Good, switching the right leg down, press down into the right foot. Lift the left leg in the air. Send the left leg higher. Release down. One vertebrae at a time comes down. Wherever you are, bring your knees into your chest, gently rock from side to side. Draw circles with your toes, massaging your ankles. Supine twist. If you like the twist we did in the very beginning, it's a nice, easy, gentle twist on the back, keeping the knees in together. You want to come a little bit deeper, cross the right knee over cross the left knee over the right knee. Pull the knees in, tee out your arms or cactus arms, and slowly bring your knees over to the right. As you send your gaze to the left, closing your eyes, and just spending a few deep breaths in and out here as you allow your body to sink into this twist deeper. Slowly take your time as you come all the way back into center. Unravel the legs, right knee comes over the left knee. Hug the knees into the chest, tee out your arms or cactus arms, bringing the knees over to the left, and your gaze to the right. Maybe using your left hand as an anchor, closing your eyes, enjoying your deep breathing. Slowly coming back into center. Hug the knees in one more time. Now let's come into our happy baby here. Hands come onto the outer edges of the feet, or the inner arches, or your peace fingers around your big toes. If you don't want to reach towards your feet, you can grab behind your knees and your hamstrings here, allowing your elbows to be heavy. Wherever you are, just allow the weight of your hands and your arms to pull your thighs down, tops of your thighs down towards the ground. Enjoying the stretch of your low back down on the ground. Releasing your feet, full body stretch, reaching your toes forward, reaching your fingertips back. And preparing for your Shavasana. You can use props underneath your legs to help bring your knees up a little bit higher. Takes away the arch of the back, bringing your low back closer to the ground. Or just have your legs out in front of you wherever you want to be. I will be in Shavasana for just a very short period of time. You can follow with me, or if you'd like to stay longer, go ahead and pause the video and finish up with me later. Closing your eyes, taking a really deep breath in, fill up completely. Exhale, let it out. Again, fill up all the way to the deepest part of your lungs and gently hold it at the top for just a moment. Exhaling it, let it go. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows. Relaxing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, separating your jaw. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Relaxing your hips, your legs, and your feet. letting go of any distractions that pop up in your mind. And just soak up all the benefits of your practice. And begin to deepen your breathing, finding some movement in your fingers and your toes. Full body stretch, feeling yourself grow as you stretch. Just finding that reawakening, that fresh start to the rest of your day. Pulling your knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side. We're going to come into a comfortable seat. A couple ways to get there. You can come onto your side. Use your hands to help guide you up, or rock forward and back several times, massaging your back along the way as you come into your comfortable seat. And bringing your hands to your heart. Inhaling, lifting the arms, reaching up towards the sky. Exhaling down to your heart. Good. Again, inhaling, lifting the arms, bringing in all the positive energy you created in your space right down into your heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice, for joining me today, and for taking this time out for yourself. An affirmation for your day, for your week. Today is a day of happiness and peace. I am grounded and centered. I am grateful for my beautiful life that is filled with many blessings. I move through my day with consciousness, grace, and love. Namaste. Thank you so much.